Hey everyone! Today we will be getting a taste from another country, and that country is Iceland. I am so excited to be sharing with you this simple yet delicious Icelandic rye bread ice cream recipe. Let's start by identifying the 5 ingredients you need to make this. The first ingredient you'll need is rye bread. The second ingredient you'll need is unsalted butter. Next, you will need heavy whipping cream. You will also need vanilla extract or vanilla paste. Today, I will be using vanilla paste. And the last ingredient, or 5th ingredient you'll need, is condensed milk. Now that we've identified our ingredients, we are ready to sequence the steps to our recipe. Let's get started with step 1. For this step, you'll need clean hands and your rye bread. Break apart the rye bread like this. Once your rye bread looks like this, step 1 is complete. For step 2, you're going to need your unsalted butter and the rye bread you just broke apart. Using a pan, you're going to melt the butter and toast the rye bread for about 3 minutes. I'm using about 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to let this melt and then I'm going to add the rye bread. Now that my butter is all melted, I'm going to add the rye bread. Once your rye bread looks like this, it's nice and toasty, you can take it off of the fire and set it to the side to cool. Once you've set your rye bread to the side to cool, you're ready for step 3. In step 3, we're going to whip the cream. For this step, you'll need your heavy whipping cream. And using a large bowl, you're going to add 2.5 cups of the heavy whipping cream and whisk it until soft peaks form. Just to give you a visual, it starts to look kind of fluffy. Let me show you. So you see here, I've already added my heavy whipping cream to the bowl, and now I'm ready to whisk. So this is what that will look like. You're gonna do this until soft peaks form. If you're doing it manually, like me, it may take you a while. So if you have an electric whisk, I would definitely recommend that. I've been whisking for about 3 minutes off camera, and it's starting to make those soft peaks that I mentioned earlier. So this is what I mean by that. I don't know if you could see in the camera, but it's starting to get fluffy. It's not as runny as it was when you first put it in, and this is exactly what you want. So when it gets like this, you're all set. You know you're done with step 3. For step 4, you are going to mix the remaining ingredients. So for this step, you're going to need your condensed milk and your vanilla extract. I am using vanilla paste, but you could use either one. So here I am adding the condensed milk to my mixture. And I'm adding my vanilla paste. Once you've added both, you're ready to mix it all together. This is what that will look like when it's all mixed together. Now for step 5, we are going to mix in our rye bread that we toasted earlier. I did forget to mention that if you don't like rye bread, you could definitely omit the rye bread and it'll taste really good as well. I've done that and it just tastes like regular vanilla ice cream. But since we're making Icelandic ice cream, I'm definitely going to add the rye bread. So I've added my rye bread to my mixture and I have now completed step 5. And we are finally to our last step, step 6. For step 6, you're going to pour the mixture that you just created into a container, cover that, and freeze it overnight. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. For reference, this is about 32 ounces, and I normally get a whole one of these, and I have some left over. So that is to the top. I'm going to cover it. And then I'm going to take this and put it in the freezer. I hope you enjoy it. It's really, really good. The rye bread gives it nice texture. And if you do try this, let me know how you like it. And yeah, thank you for watching.